Today we're going to install new turn signals into my Rocket 3 GT, and it's going to be these, and I'll put the part numbers in the description. They're all aluminum, cast aluminum. They're shorties, low profile, whatever you want to call them. But my current turn signals have been damaged. So you can see here that this one has been bent in compared to this one. And that's probably because of the close quarters in the shop. People moving in between the vehicles and hitting that. This is the second time, third time I think this has happened, and I prefer the low profiles. So that is the way I'm going to go, and that is what we're going to install today. Okay, to get started, you'll need a Phillips screwdriver and a pair of pliers or a socket, and I'm not sure what socket it is yet. I'll let you know as soon as I get the correct size, and we'll go from there. But you'll need the Phillips, I'm sorry, it's not a Phillips, it's an Allen wrench, and I'll get that size for you too. Allen wrench here, and then the nut is on the underside up there. All right, let me go get some other tools. Now that I have some other tools, I've got my Allen wrenches, metric Allen wrenches, and metric sockets. And I'm gonna find out what sizes we need. This should be a simple and easy process, and now that I've said that, it's not going to be. I just jinxed myself. All right, I'm gonna get started on this and get the camera set up. That they plug into the current turn signal setup, and as you can see, they do not plug in. Nothing to plug. So that's why we're going through all this. These are cast aluminum, solid. You should sit nice and pretty on there, and nobody should be hitting them. All right, I am going to cut down on some of these wires just to make them shorter, and then I'm going to use the strippers. Okay. In hindsight and all, if I would have tried to do this first, I would have made these longer. Note to self. Self, don't be an idiot. So, let's do this. Let's get this in. That's what she said. And will that just go in there? Do I not need the nut? No, sometimes you feel like a nut. Ba-dum-bum. I'm thinking there should be something else. Let's go look. it comes with solder joints, bolts, and zip ties. In my defense, I have no defense. Go back off to the side. I am going to reuse the washer that was on there. And I'm going to put this in the hole. That's what she said. And I'm going to feed this through today. Today, Junior. Honestly, I never have had this issue of putting something in a hole like that. So this is a Corbin Undertale fender, whatever you want to call it. And there's a bracket underneath that was keeping me from getting the bolt into the hole. All right, back to the original task at hand. I had to put a couple patch pieces of heat shrink on here because somebody may or may not have accidentally sliced those with the stripper tool and exceeded the length that was needed. So, yeah. Back to this. We've got our bolt in there with the washer. We're going to use this to hold it on, which uses a larger Allen wrench. That's enough to hold it on there while we do our wiring. Get our solder joints on there. Lights are on. Turn signals on. Let's do black on black. Here we go. Black on black, red on white. Yay! This you might not be able to see because somebody who will remain nameless cut the wires too short. So these are the new solder joints. They don't look all that great, but it's the best I could do. Now I'll put that heat shrink on there. Now that's done, I'll just zip tie it up and do the other three. Yes, I'm doing all three, the front and the rear, because I just want it all to look uniform, and I don't want the front ones to break either. All right, I'll take a shot of it once they're all done. Now, one other thing, future reference, to get to the wiring and to get these lights off, you have to take off this Allen bolt, and then they separate. Show you on this side, because I didn't know this, but they separate like that, and you can just pull them off of the fork, and that's how you get it off, and then you can get to the wiring. The final product. This is with the hazard lights on. Much more low profile. They are, as I said, billet aluminum. They look really nice. I'm pretty happy with that. And yes, the triple black is back. I ended up taking off the Plasti Dip. I did leave on the Plasti Dip on the letters. I like the black letters better than the silver, but it probably won't last either. It'll more than likely come off as well, but turn that off. And I trimmed with the goatee. Yeah, not too bad. I love the look of it. I like the low profile. And in theory, nobody should be bumping my lights anymore and breaking them off. But I will keep the originals. I'll pack them up, put them in a box, and stick them on a shelf somewhere. It's done. Stay tuned. There's a lot going on in this garage. Let's see if we can get some of this in here. As you know, I'm changing the interior to the Bronco. So that's what a lot of this is. My nephew's working on a quad. He should really start his own channel. If you want to see what's going on with the Bronco, it's a 1996 Bronco. Look for Sea-Dog Bronco. But this is Sea-Dog Rocket 3 GT. And let me know if you want me to grow my beard back out. All right, signing off. It's a triple black. Triple black is back. Oops. Dress appropriately. I'm squinting. There's a good reason for that. Honestly, I never have had this issue of putting something in a hole like that.
Check out how huge this rocket system is.
Stay tuned. There's a lot going on in this garage.